Hello, I'm the guy behind the coffee machine. Can we talk? By behind the coffee machine, I mean that I'm stuck in a vending machine. That's why I need to talk. I'll start at the beginning. I was your usual barista. I was your minimum wage servant for all your coffee needs, the proud flag bearer of caffeinated capitalism, wearing my franchise-colored shirt, cap and apron. I was the one who brought you your caffeine shots before your finals, your iced drink for your date, your pint of cappuccino before your board meeting. I was the one who tried to sell you snacks when you just wanted a drink, and drinks when you just wanted a snack. I was the one who knew that the tea we serve is not only delicious, but actually cheap in bulks. It's expensive by itself because no one buys tea in a coffee shop. I was the one who knew that the back, as in, you're out of vanilla syrup, did you check the back, is 20 square feet of cardboard boxes, 2 fridges and some bottles gathering up dust, ingredients of a seasonal drink recipe that no one bought. And that yes, we were actually out of vanilla syrup. I was the one who had to explain that yes, almond milk comes from actual almonds, and that your black espresso has very, very low chance of containing gluten. I kind of hated that job, if you haven't noticed. I hated that I had to smile. I hated that I had to be polite or else. I hated that even on my days off I smelled like rancid milk. I hated that every day I had to deal with the cold, mathematical truth that half the people I served were dumber than the average human being. It feels good to write it out. If I manage to get out of where I am right now, I'm staying away from restaurantation for the rest of my life. Now I am still a barista, sort of. I make coffee, that's for sure, but it feels good to vent. On a fine morning, I can't tell you when, I was in my car going to work. I spent the commute the same way I spent most of my morning commutes, grumbling internally. Every morning, like clockwork, brooding, already tired of the day to come, pushing on the gas pedal proportionately with how cranky I felt, getting occasional speeding tickets. I'd been thinking about applying elsewhere lately, putting my 2 weeks in, or just taking a break, take a good old road trip somewhere. I'd always wanted to see the Yellowstone National Park, or closer to where I lived, a little trek through the wild areas in the north of the state. I longed for fresh air, basically. I went exactly nowhere that morning. At an intersection, I drove straight into a fast food delivery truck. My car accordioned, and I was crushed to death on the spot. Or so I thought. I woke up in a box. It was pitch black. Is this what it's like to be dead? I thought. Things were crawling on me. I really hoped my consciousness would fade away before the maggots took over. I blinked. I tried to move. My body made crunchy noises. Most of my bones were broken, but I could move. I tried to utter a sound. Nothing came out. My jaw had been crushed into little bits. My vocal cords were gone too. Something was weird. I didn't feel like I was lying down. It didn't feel like a coffin. I was sitting on a chair, stool, and it wasn't pitch black. My eyes were getting used to the darkness. I could move, I had eyes. Good news, all things considered. There were small red lights on a wall that was very close to me. It looked like I was sitting in a very small, very crowded closet. I heard a clang outside, the rumor of a crowd. Then light came through a vertical hole at hand's reach in front of me. I could see a marble-tiled floor through it. I looked around the closet. I still had, and I still have, the clothes I died in. My phone was in my back pocket. I tried to reach for it. That's when I noticed. Those weren't maggots I felt crawling on me. It was ants. Lots and lots of ants, everywhere. On the dirty, sticky floor, cockroaches, swarming in splotches of gooey-looking liquid that smelled like cheap, sugary coffee gone bad. On both my sides were a tangle of metal pipes. Hot water, a tag said. In front of me, a faucet. Above the faucet, bags of powder. Black, brown, white, yellowish, greenish. Tagged as coffee, cocoa, milk, sugar, artificial hazelnut flavoring, green mint tea. Ants all over, mostly covering the sugar and cocoa bags, obviously enjoying themselves. I could move, but I barely had enough place for it. Besides the pipes that took up significant space, piles and piles of plastic coffee cups, bags of plastic stirrers were crammed everywhere up to the ceiling. I heard footsteps. I saw a pair of business shoes through the hole. I heard the distinct sound of a coin in an automatic machine. The closet started to shake, tremble. Steam shot up from the pipes, filling up with boiling hot water. A bright white light above my head blinked aggressively at me. Cappuccino, it said. Under, a smaller yellow light. No sugar. I still don't know how I ended up here, or what I did to deserve this. I wonder every day if this is barista hell. But there is one thing I knew at that moment, regardless of how absurd the situation was. I knew how to make coffee. I grabbed a dirty, old bug-ridden spoon from one of the bags and a plastic cup. I put 2 spoonfuls of dehydrated coffee, 2 spoonfuls of dehydrated milk, poured hot water over that, sprinkled a bit of what I hoped was mostly cocoa and not mostly ants. Then I crossed my fingers and dropped the drink into the hole. At the last moment, I remembered to throw a plastic stirrer in. The machine went, ding. Your beverage is ready, a voice said. Enjoy your drink. A hand took the cup. Feet walked away. This is my life now. I am stuck in a vending machine. Sorry for the ambiguous title. By behind the coffee machine, I mean that I am the one making it work. My phone survived the crash. My phone subscription was canceled when I died, but whatever building I am in has free Wi-Fi. It allowed me to post here. I apparently don't need to sleep anymore, don't need to eat, but it would be nice if someone could rescue me. So next time you grab a coffee in a train station or something, if you could maybe knock once or twice on the machine, that would be nice. I'll knock back, you can call security, and then we'll see from here. Thanks in advance. If you've been an instant coffee enthusiast before, look at the bright side. That's what you've been drinking all along, and you're not dead. That said, now you'll know that if you see small black lumps at the bottom of your machine-provided latte, it's probably not coffee grounds.